customer-centric approach. Being obsessed with our customers is so important. Remember what it was like when we went through a pandemic and we didn't have any customers? Our customers are so incredibly important to our business. And I know, again, it sounds so simplistic, but I think that there are times where salespeople and businesses in general kind of think customers get it in the way a little bit. But I just want us to keep going back and thinking and remembering when we didn't have customers, gosh, life was hard. And so think about when you first started out. Where did you find your customers? Where did you go and get them? What were your customers saying to you about your brand, about your company, about the products and the services that you have? And if you're not listening to the customer's voice and hearing what they're saying, it's really great feedback for you to be able to understand whether your core brand promise actually is aligning with what it is that you're actually giving to them. So prioritize solving their problems, meeting their needs and their requirements as you have outlined in your brand promise. Kind of, again, seems pretty simplistic. Something that I want to go back to Amit's point about is everybody using the same voice. I often have people request in my sales training, can we invite marketing in? And I scream from the rooftop when people want to invite marketing into sales training, because learn to market the way I'm teaching these salespeople to sell. and sales and marketing, they already go together in their name, but why are they not working together? So again, customer-centric approach is really so important. And again, this brings up a consistent message from the communication piece, whether it's from the marketing brand message, through the images and the way that the videos or just your images are all talking. You can always see when a young startup company decides to do their own marketing and they use images that they've pulled from the internet. Just doesn't fit with their message. So avoid kind of contradicting your core values or your core message with any of those sales pitches. If anything, if you get confused, just stick to the basics, stick to what is easiest, which is your own voice. And I guess my final piece for today is educate yourself. Stay updated with the latest products, services, policies. Gosh, AI could be a whole other topic we could be talking about, right? But be knowledgeable as salespeople of how we can then deliver on the brand promise more effectively. I feel like I want to bring in an example with this, but if you've got a brand that is a simplistic brand, for example, I don't want to mention any brands. That's my problem. You've got a very simplistic. Your brand simplifies people's lives. Don't use overly complicated language. Use simplistic layperson's language. That's kind of simple. That's kind of basic, right? For me, my brand promise is establishing dynamic sales teams globally. I can't say that if I don't do it globally and if I don't create or establish dynamic sales teams who convert 70 to 80% rather than 20, 21%. If I'm not doing that, I can't use that as my brand promise, right, Amit?
Oh, absolutely. I think that was a wonderful example, Bec.